Hello, I am Deacon Mark Odell from St. Spiridon Orthodox Church in Loveland, Colorado. My goal today is to tell you more about our new project, Christ's Call to Love, being a Good Samaritan. Our hope is that together our parishes will do even more in helping our neighbors in need. The parable of the Good Samaritan inspires our effort. My hope is for us to learn more about this parable and by extension, to learn more about our project. So, in the next few weeks, we will be exploring the parable from a variety of patristic perspectives. Today, we will look at what connects Christ's discussion of the greatest of the commandments with the parable of the Good Samaritan. As you recall, Christ asks a lawyer, which is the greatest of the commandments? And the lawyer responds that the greatest commandment is loving God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and thy neighbor as thyself. It's a great answer, and Christ compliments the lawyer. However, the lawyer feels justified and asks, who is my neighbor? Or in the original Greek, who is close to me? Christ answers with the parable of the Good Samaritan. The fathers of the church tells us that the lawyer was arrogant and proud and deceitful. Arrogant and proud in that the lawyer boasted in his profound knowledge of the law and thought himself righteous. Deceitful in that he felt that his learning would allow him to trap the Lord during their questioning. Blessed Theophylact tells us that the lawyer's pride and arrogance knew no bounds. The lawyer's questions of who is my neighbor arose from his arrogance. The lawyer believed no one was close to him in virtue, and consequently, a neighbor could only be someone like him. Now, I don't know about you, but my pride, like the lawyers, too often keeps me from helping those who didn't quite match up to my standards of a neighbor. Thankfully, we are given the example of the Good Samaritan, who is compassionate and selfless. Compassionate in that he helped an injured person in need, dressing his wounds. Selfless in that he provided from his own resources to care for that injured man, without a thought of repayment. Truly, the Samaritan was the righteous one, helping someone he knew nothing about. So, the questioning of the lawyer and the parable of the Good Samaritan are inexpressibly linked. Without the parable, we do not learn of godly compassion, nor who our neighbor truly is. Without the unrighteous lawyer, we are not able to fully understand the gulf between our hearts and Christ's call to love. For Christ's call to love redefines who our neighbor is. Our neighbor is anyone who is in need. Before closing, I would like to invite you to the kickoff retreat of our retreat on October 30th at St. Catherine's Greek Orthodox Church in Greenwood Village. Father Paul Abernathy will be our speaker. The retreat starts at 9 and will end by 3. There's no cost, so please come. Information about the retreat and how to register will follow at the end of the video. See you on October 30th, and thank you.